Hey folks, how's it going? This is Mike, and I'm here to do the weekly chat with DVD Collector 1974 and everyone else. And I apologize for the way I'm sure I look, because I just came down with my second summer cold in about 2 weeks, and I'm ready to die. I was supposed to go to work tonight. This is Saturday. I was supposed to go to work tonight and tomorrow night, and I told them I was sick, and so they let me off. Anyway, there are three great topics for this week's chat, and I didn't want to miss out. So let's go ahead. The first topic is name 3 films that we have not seen that we are ashamed or embarrassed that we haven't seen. And I came up with quite a few, but I'll narrow it down to 3. And the first one that came to mind is Butch Cassidy and the Sundance Kid, which I believe came out in '68 or '69 back when I was in high school, and everybody was going to see it. I have no idea why I missed this film, but I've never seen it. And I actually bought it a little while ago at Walmart for $5, so I have it sitting on the shelf, and I will get around to it someday, because I know it's supposed to be a classic film. Let's see. And the second one I came up with is The Artist, which came out just a few years ago. And for someone like me who talks about loving old Hollywood and all that, and I know this film is supposed to be an homage to the old Hollywood films, the silent films, and that it's in black and white, and I've heard so many great things about it. I think it won Best Picture, didn't it? I believe it did. And again, I have no idea why I missed it, but I did. So someday. And the third film will probably get me kicked off of YouTube and out of the DVD community, but I have never seen Schindler's List, so don't hit me. And again, for no particular reason. I've always heard that it was very moving and very well made, and I will get around to seeing it someday. It seems to be coming up on sale at Barnes & Noble periodically, half price off, and I think that's probably because they're selling off DVDs, because they're putting things out on Blu-ray, I guess. And I've almost picked it up several times, and next time I will. I do want to see it. Second topic, is there any particular genre of films that we don't particularly like? I think I've talked about this before. I'm not a big fan of the slasher genre, even though I love horror films, mainly the older ones. But I think there are some very good horror films made today. But I have to say that I don't get into films that seem to celebrate physical cruelty. I just don't want to sit there and watch it. I remember seeing the original Halloween. Didn't see it at the show, but I saw it shortly after it came out on VHS over at a friend's house. I thought it was a great horror film. I mean, it was bloody as hell, but it was a well-made film. I also happen to think that Texas Chainsaw Massacre, the original, is an extremely well-made film, just for the atmosphere. And I also probably come off as being a big hypocrite here, but I also like Suspiria. And I've seen other Giallo films, for example. Well, one film that I saw that I appreciated on certain levels, but hated the violence, was Blood and Black Lace, directed by Mario Bava back in '63, I believe, something like that. I mean, I'm a big fan of Mario Bava, but he does seem to emphasize physical cruelty, and I guess I don't know what it is. I'm not that crazy about screen violence. I've talked about this before. It's probably not that interesting, but I don't go to see films like that very often. I try to avoid them. I guess the older I get, the more squeamish I get about violence. I have no idea what that's about, but anyway, that's true. So the third topic is, what is it about something coming out on Blu-ray that would make us upgrade? And I have to agree with what James said and what everybody else seems to be saying, that for me, generally, it would only be the extra features. Now, James made the comment that me, Gray followed by a number, has still not upgraded to Blu-ray, and that's true, I haven't. I still have a Blu-ray player that I bought a couple years ago, and it's still in the box. I still have not upgraded to a big flat screen TV, and all of that is in my future plans. I'm very lazy, I just haven't done it. And I don't feel particularly deprived because I don't have those things. But what I need to do now, because I've bought a couple of European Blu-ray DVD packages that are region 2, I need to send out for a region-free Blu-ray player. because there are some extra features on these particular packages that I bought that's why I bought them. And otherwise, I don't think I would care about Blu-ray at all. And I'm saying that having not ever seen anything on Blu-ray. It could be that when I finally see one, I'll be converted like everybody else. But for me, the quality of DVDs is perfectly fine, and I have no complaints. And I can't imagine that there would be that many things that I would upgrade. It would definitely be the extra features that would cause me to do it. And I made a comment on one of James' chat videos a few weeks ago that the DVD/Blu-ray industry, I think they're trying to keep themselves going, keep themselves making profits by putting out more and more packages to attract people to upgrading to something new. And for that reason alone, I think we all need to support that effort if we want, to keep having hard copies of movies and TV shows available, because I don't know, the trend seems to be that, everybody keeps saying that eventually this stuff is going to disappear. I'm not sure I believe that, but yeah, I guess that's a good reason to support these companies. Personally, I wish they would stop upgrading the same things again and again and putting out the same things in different packages. I wish they'd go and find more obscure films and what I would consider cult films and very, very old movies from the 30s and 40s and putting those out instead of, well, of course, maybe they wouldn't want to do that because there aren't that many people that would buy them and they wouldn't make money. So I understand that. All right, that's my contribution to Weekly Chat. And so if anyone who watched, you can leave a comment. Thank you.